Hello YouTube, Vela here, back for another video response. Sort of coming full circle, responding again to Kal-El Prime's video. This time, this is a response to Talk Transformers 3. I'm in my own house this time with my own camera, and let's give it a go. He asks, to start off with, what do we use reviews for? Do we use them purely for entertainment, or do we use them as an actual buyer's guide? And I do both. When I first started watching reviews was when Animated first came out, and I wanted to see, what I was getting into, what they were like, especially before they got into stores, watching stolen Chinese reviews and, and all that to see, which actually got me extremely pumped up for the toys. And it was that, that got me into the whole Transformers reviewing thing. Showed me, or it got me into Vangelis's reviews and PL's reviews. And all the reviewers out there sort of do their own things. Ray does a lot of the older toys, which I like a lot, because sometimes when I hear about an old character, or like watching G1, or like reading the comics, I'll see a character mentioned and I'll just decide that I want to see what his toy was like, and so I'll look up an old review. PR definitely does very extremely professional reviews. I'm a big fan of his work. When I just want to see, the details of how a toy works, I go to PR, because he just does this excellent job, completely professional, of showing, the toy in this mode, the transformation, the toy in that mode. And definitely top class there, PR. Vangelis does a very good job of reviewing, but he also puts a ton of effort into making it enjoyable. And then I also like to listen to your reviews and Cobra Commander TFW's reviews, because you guys tend to do a little more backstory on the character. Gets me a little bit more interested in what they're about. But like sometimes the line will be blurred. Like I'll watch a video review for a toy that's coming out that I'm interested in, and I'll be surprisingly entertained, or I'll watch a review just for entertainment, and I'll surprisingly, want to buy the toy when I didn't think I was going to. And it's also definitely been a buyer's guide, helping me stay away from toys that I wouldn't have liked. For example, Universe, Galvatron, and Octane. Once I watched the reviews, I realized that I wouldn't have been happy with them, once I got them home. But I know for a fact if I hadn't watched those reviews, and I saw them sitting on the pack, I would have bought them. And so I guess that wraps that up. And his second question is, what's more important to you, the character or the toy? I'd have to say I'm still sort of middle ground here, that I do definitely enjoy both, but the character is much more important. For example, I have almost all the animated toys, simply because I love all the characters. Whereas with the Universe toys, when I was buying them was when I was still sort of didn't know as much about the characters, so I bought them on their merits as a toy. For example, Cyclonus is an excellent toy, and I absolutely adored him from the moment I got him, even though I knew nothing about his character. Now that I've rewatched G1, of course, especially because that was the only season it appeared in, as season 3, I adore the toy even more because I know the character behind it. But there's definitely toys that I bought simply because I like the character. For example, Animated Waspinator. His toy is really pretty mediocre, but I love the character, so I love the toy. Whereas, I got... okay, for example, Cybertron Skywarp. I picked him up because when I was first getting into Transformers again, and I dislike him because I dislike his toy because of this huge retarded gun on him. And because he has no saving grace character, you know. He wasn't even in Cybertron, even if he was, I don't think I would have cared. But, yes, there's definitely a good character can make the toy for me, but also a good toy can supersede the character. Like, for example, Hound, I like him, but I don't love him, but I love his toy because it's an excellent toy. Same thing with Inferno. I'd love to get Inferno because his toy looks amazing. His character I can kind of give or take, you know. I'm definitely not in love with the character enough to want to buy the toy. So I guess that's it. I'm sort of addicted to both. If the toy is good enough, I'm definitely going to get it, and if I like the character enough anyway, I'm definitely going to get it. So I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. As a closing, I'd like to say that I definitely appreciate your Talk Transformers videos. You've gotten me into doing YouTube videos, for good or for ill. And I can't wait to hear more of your, you know, questions. Can't wait to give more of my opinions. Also, I'd also like to make a note that, shameless plug here, that I have some more reviews up. I did a full review of Transformers Generation 1, so if you're interested, check that out. Also, as soon as I'm done recording this, and as soon as I get a bite to eat, so I'm a little more alert, I'm going to do a review of GaoGaiGar. So if anyone here happens to be a fan of that, look forward to my review for that going up within the next day at the least, probably by tonight though. So, I guess that's all I have to say. Thank you, David, Kal-El Prime, for doing these videos. Thank you, YouTube, for existing. Thank you, Internet, for being awesome. I'm out.